everybody. Father Rich Jasper from Immaculate Conception and St. Jude Mission Church. Today is Saturday, March 29th. We are in the third week of Lent, and this is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 18, verses 9 to 14. Jesus addressed this parable to those who were convinced of their own righteousness and despised everyone else. Two people went up to the temple area to pray. One was a Pharisee, and the other was a tax collector. The Pharisee took up his position and spoke this prayer to himself. "O God, I thank you that I am not like the rest of humanity, greedy, dishonest, adulterous, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week, and I pay tithes on my whole income." But the tax collector stood off at a distance and would not even raise his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast and prayed, "O God, be merciful to me, a sinner." I tell you, the latter went home justified, not the former. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and the one who humbles himself will be exalted. Now, I'll be honest. I'd like to think that I am the tax collector who will stand in the back of church and just say, "Lord, be merciful to me, a sinner." I do think I do that sometimes. I hope you say the same. But if I were honest, I think more often than not, I am the Pharisee. And maybe not in ways that I always know, but I think, and I've been praying a lot about this Pharisee's response, how he stands before God and says, "God, look at all I do. I tithe, I show up, I do this." And it makes me think, sometimes when I go to God in prayer, how often do I go to God in prayer as almost like a Pharisee? "God, why are you allowing this to happen to me when I go to Sunday Mass, when I'm serving your people, when I do this or that for the church, when I'm trying to be a good citizen?" I wonder sometimes in my relationship with God, how often do I remain a Pharisee in prayer? Maybe other people don't see it, but in my heart, how am I still acting pharisaically? There's the challenge, I think, for all of us. In some ways, we have to recognize that we're all Pharisees, and we're called to be the tax collector who can come before God and say, "God, sorry, I'm a Pharisee again here, and I just need your mercy." He's always willing to give it to us. He can't wait. He longs to pour out that mercy for us. So the next time you have a moment where you realize that we're just being a little bit pharisaical in how we're approaching God, or even how we're seeing the world, or how we're seeing others, let's just remember that expression from the tax collector who simply stood there and said, "Oh God, be merciful to me, a sinner." God bless you.